Okay, this is an interesting debate. Is it so wrong to only want single friends? I don't have anything against being friends with people in relationships, nor am I saying I can't be friends with them, but I'm so tired of being the single friend that I just want other single friends to hang out with. I have plenty of friends who are married or in relationships. They're great. I'm just tired of being the only third wheel and the only single friend. Whenever I post something about this, I'm flooded with people who are in relationships, but usually lonely or just looking for someone to talk to. And while I'm sure their significant other is a great person, I'm not really interested in continuing to be a third wheel. Is this wrong?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's wrong.
What's even to debate? You're allowed to not want to be a third wheel, period. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
You're allowed to want solo friends that fly solo, because guess what? One of these days you're going to be sitting at a dinner table with them. They're going to turn to say something to the other person. You're going to sit there with your face in your vegetarian catered pasta dish, and you're going to be the third wheel, period. Like,
you're vegetarian.
Sorry.
Your vegetarian mushroom slice. I've literally
Sorry, I'm a hater on the vegetarian option at
too.
weddings, even though I eat it, just because it's always really sad. It's always really sad. Sometimes it's, you know what? Recently I was at a wedding and I got half of an onion. Like, I'm not kidding. It was literally an onion. It was just half of an onion, and then there was 3 cold hard noodles, like penne noodles on it, and then there was like 1 grilled tomato, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
And then one of my friend's boyfriends that was at the table with me was like so bold as to say, that onion looks good. And I was like, bro, nothing about that onion looks good. That is an onion. But he ate it. And you know what he said? It wasn't that good.
No, they never are. No, wedding food is never good. Sorry. I've never had wedding food where I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. It's never crossed my mind.
I did once, but it was a caterer that was brought
Oh, you know what?
in.
That's okay. That is different. If it's a catering company and it's at like an estate, like a private home or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is actually good.
Yeah,
but just like a
different.
wedding, no.
Yeah.
Wedding venue.
Anyway, sorry. No, there's no debate. You're allowed to want solo friends to fly solo with. But
Yeah.
keep that, if you find that one friend and they're solo, keep that person in your heart real deep when you find your significant other and they're feeling the way you're feeling right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can do whatever you want. And is it wrong to only want friends that are single? Like, no, it's not wrong.
It would be wrong if you were
wrong.
like wishing that your friends would break up and like,
Right.
that's when it would be wrong. But it's not wrong to like wish you had a bunch of friends in the same situation as you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely great to find people that are at the same stage of life as you, and you can do things together and relate to them in the same way. Like, engaged people probably relate to engaged people, and parents relate to parents. I do feel though that you would kind of, in a way, be doing yourself a disservice if you were trying to make friends in general, and anyone that told you, yes, I have a significant other, you just immediately ruled them out because of that reason. I do think that on your search, you can maybe search for the single people a little more hard and a little stronger, but I don't know if someone being in a relationship is like, and like if they're perfect in every way, and you're like, damn, but they're just in a relationship, but we get along so well. It's like, obviously don't rule them out.
Right.
But no, I totally understand where you're coming from, because
it's difficult too, because so many couples don't separate. Like, you are always the third wheel. Like, very rarely does your girlfriend come out and like leave her significant other like home in the crate for the day. Like, very rarely.
Not the crate.
Like, leave him in the crate, sweetie. He can stay home for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But it's just rare. Like, people always want their other person there. And then even when they are by themselves, they sit down and they're like, let me tell you about my person. So I get it. I totally get it. It's not wrong. Keep hunting for those solo girlies, though. We're here for you.